Hello everybody, and welcome to Wumble's Hive. I've got another Temu haul for you all. It's quite a big bag today. As usual, I have removed a few things that were birthday present gifts and whatnot, but this is the bag. So I'm going to pop it on my knee whilst I get everything out, because otherwise you'll see nothing. So let's pop this on my knee. And we'll see what we've got, guys. Ooh, there's a big box in here. So this is a little box. I have got a little blue jobby. Some paint brushes. I think that is one of those pen erasers. Let's have a look. We've got a black covered square something. Ooh, I was hoping this would come. I'm going to pop that to the side just so that it doesn't all slide over. It's going to try to do it anyway. What else have we got? Oh, we've got this. And we have a big box, which is here. That's what was making the bag massive, and I know exactly what that is, so I'll put it to one side. Slide these onto my knee while we have a look at things one by one. So I don't remember if you guys remember our last haul, but I got some of this paper. I believe it was the rough variety, but I also got some Bao essentially cold press paper. This one, from what I understand, is hot press, so it should be super shiny inside. So let's have a quick look, see if we can get in. Also, thank you again to those people who pointed out that it wasn't yellow paper, it was me being an idiot, and that there's a cover sheet on this paper. I am actually using a Stanley knife to get into this because it's really well taped. But that's a good thing, right guys? So let's have a little toe on this. So here we go. Does it actually say on the front? Naturally white, naturally textured, watercolor pen drawing, all sketch, gouache designing, ink painting. Now it's the gouache that I bought it for because I quite like to work on hot press for my gouache. So as it says just here, this is the open edge. Ignore that little dirty mark, that was my Stanley knife. As you can see, I do already have a pen rubber. That'll be fine anyway, gouache will go over that. So it very much is hot press paper. There's a tiny bit of tooth to it. I doubt you can see it, to be fair. It's very little, and it is fairly random, so that's good, because quite often these things can be a little bit regimented, and this isn't. I really enjoyed the cold press and the rough, and I can't wait to see how this one works with the gouache. So stick around, maybe I do as a painting. Let me know if you want to see that. Next we have this, a colour wheel. Now I've never had one of these before, and to be fair, it came up for less than £1, and I thought, go on, we'll have a go. So it's got two sides. One of them advises how your colours are going to look if you add certain primaries to it. You've also got the darker values, the lighter values, teaching you about the hue, tint, shade, key colour, natural grey, intensity and chroma values. And then on the back here, it also gives you different complementary colours, different tones of the same colour, as you can see there. So I think that's quite an interesting thing to have in the repertoire. Obviously I would always advocate for testing out and swatching your own paints. I didn't do it for long enough and I wish I did. So get out there, guys, swatch your paints, find out what they're like. But things like this can be very good as a little reminder of what your paints can do. So I've got one of those. The next thing is some art brushes. Now apparently these are high quality. They are the slight dagger brushes, which is what I quite like to use for gouache. So this is a bit more of my gouache leaning for this year. Now that's interesting, it does actually tell you all the different kinds of brushes on the back, so I might well keep that bit of cardboard in my file. It's always nice to know the real names of these things. Now, does it say much on the back? It says it's for oil colour, watercolour and acrylic colour. Now when I bought it online it said that it was for watercolour, but no reason to not use it with the other ones, I suppose, other than it is supposed to be quite soft. Oh no, actually it's quite stiff. These are quite stiff. Don't know if you can see that. Obviously there is still the tensile in there, but the bowl of this one is very springy. Oh, I think they're going to be good. Again, these are something I'm hoping to use with the gouache. But they would equally work with watercolour, so maybe just in my plein air kit. More on that shortly. Now this is a little bit more plein air kit if I remember rightly. I'm a sucker for turquoise, as you all know, and here it is. So let's open it up. So it's nice shiny plastic. It's got a little bit of patterning on the top there, like little circles. It's a beautiful turquoise colour, little snap closure and a hinge at the back. So let's see if I can actually work this without breaking it. Now how cute is that, guys? I mean, come on. You know me, I like something that's a little bit cute. This is ridiculous. 24 paints I can fit in this. I mean, I bought it for gouache for a little bit of plein air just to see how I go with it, but do I even have 24 colours of gouache? Who knows? But that is cute. Let's see, that does come out, which is excellent for cleaning. There's a little bit of dirt in that one, but I can always give that a wash, that's not a problem. Does this side come out? Let's have a see. It would be pretty good if it did, but it doesn't look like it. Don't really want to break it. It might come out, but I think I would have to fiddle a little bit, and nobody wants to watch that on YouTube. But it does look like it might clip out. There's two little bits there. Looks like you could possibly pull it open and clip that out for cleaning, but I will have a play at another time. But there you go, guys. Tiny palette. You know I do like a tiny palette. So yes, I'll have to have a think about what to fill that with, because we are coming up on plein April. Is anybody else doing plein April? What medium are you guys doing it? Let me know down below. Pop that to one side. And we've got this little green jobby. It's a press the eraser apparently, so let's see if we can get in. Yes, it's cracked open on the back there. Oh, it's got like a cute little dinosaur man on the back. Look at that, sweet. A little dinosaur and cute little trees, and he says, "Hi! Hi everybody!" I wonder if he's on the pen. I hope he is. Oh my god, he is. He's totally on the pen. So, there is no eraser in the pen right now, but there is a dinosaur man on the front. And it's got a clicky, clicky, clicky. So, it comes with, whoops, 2 eraser fills. Do you just put it in? Okay, so I had to spin it to get it in. But as you can see there, it just clicks out like a pen, pushes back in, pretty much mechanical pencil eraser style. So that'll be nice to just stick in the plein air bag. As I showed you earlier, I do have the Maped one, which is excellent. The only question I have about this one is whether or not it's going to leave a mark with it being a green coloured eraser, but that will be for the swatching video, so we'll find out about that next time. Yeah, I am daft. It's quite late. What can I say? I'm tired. And then we've got this, which is a big block of something, and I think I know what it is. It's a while since I placed this order, to be fair, but I'm pretty sure I know what this is, to be fair. I'm remembering things as I touch them, which is always fun. And it is 50 colours of Artist Transparent Watercolour. Fine Artists watercolours. Package includes half pan watercolours times 50, a water brush, an art drawing pen, and an esponjax, which based on the photograph is probably a word relating to a sponge. But oh, it's got like a cute deer on the front. Oh, look how cute that deer is. And there's like a funky patterny tree on that side. So these are solid watercolour blocks. Let's crack it open. We'll have a look what's inside. As you can see, I use this to flatten my paints when I'm refilling my pans, and I have done it recently, hence why it did put a little mark on that watercolour paper. But like I say, it's watercolour, it'll come off. So we'll get rid of that. And nice metal tin by the looks of it. Yep. Nothing else in the box. Always best to check, because you never know if there's slid something in there that's useful. So the brush has escaped. And to be fair, the brush is not great. Generic kids brush really, by the looks of it. But we do have a massive water brush. Now, provided this one doesn't weigh everywhere. Which way does it go? Oh, this one. Oh no, it does go the backwards way. That'll confuse me again. So provided this one doesn't actually leak, it'll be excellent. And you've got the long pointed brush bristles there. Squeeze the pen barrel and the water comes out of the top. For anybody who's not used these guys, I really like them for taking out and about, just for the little paintings. Is it something I will use for the big plein air paintings? I don't know, but it's always good to have. Like I said, there's a sponge here. I thought there was a sponge, but the word on the front of the box, well, the back of the box, was esponjax. So this is going to be a big swatch for us, so we might have to do one specifically for this one. Ooh, nearly dropped it. But in a nice and pleasing way, it does seem to have all of the colours set out pretty regularly. Not that I can fix it, because they are fastened in place. They look fairly decent. They're not too shiny, they're not cracked or anything. Got some really good, interesting colours. So if you're the kind of person who doesn't do a lot of colour mixing, these kind of packets are pretty good, because they do give you pretty much all the colours in the same way that the Handmade Gouache does. And I just thought it'd be interesting to try out a really big pack of colours like this. We did have the tubes at one point, but I've never been one for tubes. I'm a little bit more hard colour, so we'll give this one a go. So there is that. That's really good, and it's a nice solid case with a clip closure, and that's pretty strong as well, as you can see. So there you go, we will try those out on another day. Now, this big box is the reason that I placed the order, because I have been looking for one of these for a little while. So let's slide this baby open. Now if you look in England on Amazon, on eBay, on all those kinds of places, it's well packaged, as you can see. You can find these things from occasionally £12, but mostly around the £18 to £20 mark. And they are called writing boxes. So you've got what's probably not, based on weight, actual wood. A solid box. It has hook handles on the side. It has a stopper block on the front there, and it has an opening on top. So let's slide that open. I don't know if this is going to, yes it is. I didn't know if it were going to fit underneath my light, but it did. So we have a carry strap that clicks onto those side panels. Let's have a feel. Yep, so they're pretty strong. It's a nice webbing, really shiny brown. Are you loving that shine? But that's a nice carry handle there. Let me just have a, and it does, it changes length, so you can shorten it as you need to with the little slide. So that's there. We'll pop that to the side. This I can't remember exactly what this is for. I think, oh yeah, I do remember. I remember, it's like I was there when I bought it and everything. So you actually hook this there. I suppose you could put it in the middle, but it could slide, I suppose. But its basic job is to hold the front up. That were a weird little crack. I don't know what that was. Don't know what that was, but it's fine. It's very, very crisp, I have to say. So its basic job is to hold the writing box open so that it's at an angle for you to be able to write against. So if I were to grab a little piece of paper from somewhere, or a little art block, see, this is my point. So this is a nice A5 art block, and it fits on there just nice. So that is the point of that. So this is what this little stick's for, and it's just the right height to just slide in the bottom there. Now up here, whoops, is a couple of little clips. Remember that this is designed as a writing block, so it's not designed to be a pochard box, but I don't see why it can't be one. So these are nice little slots for you to put your pencils or your pens in, really long ones if you're using your long pens. Maybe there's a ruler in there, maybe you use it to hook in like a water bottle or something. If you've got one of those nice slim spray bottles, you could put that in one of these, and it would keep it really nice and just as a little check, because obviously that's the important thing. Will it fit the painting? If you were going to use this particular kit, would it fit the painting? Oh, this is going to be close. No, that is officially too much for this box. But as we all know, I don't take these big ones out of me. These are the ones that I take, the nice slimline ones, or alternatively the little Winsor & Newtons, and either of those will fit in perfect, with a little bit of room down the side for anything that you might want to carry with you, like a little water bottle or something. So this is the reason that I bought it, and if I remember rightly, and I will put these things down below, I think I got this for about £5. Now, as I said, I don't think it's, if it's real wood, it's not the walnut that it's pretending to be. It does have some lovely fake velour up here, fake velvet. Looks decent, but no way is it velvet for what I've paid. But as something to just carry around in a backpack, it's a good size. I like it. I'm impressed. And it's very, I mean, you can see there, I'm not actually, I wouldn't paint like that because obviously a little push is going to move it, but it's very crisp. It's very unused, as they say. So I think that is going to be excellent. So if you see me out and about painting, I may well have this on me, because it'll just hook over my shoulder, it'll have all of my kit in it. And for a £5, I thought, go on, I'll give it a go. I've got a really big one that my friend made for me, which is perfect when you're out and about doing proper jobs. The kind where you stood there all afternoon painting. But for a little quickie out in the field, this one would be perfect. Strapped over your back, walking the dog, doing what you're doing. I imagine with how light this is, you could probably take it up a mountain if you were that kind of person. I'm not just yet. Maybe I'll get fit enough soon, but not quite yet, let's be fair. So, what do you think of the art haul, guys? That's everything. So we've got the paintbrushes. We've got the paintbrushes, we've got the colour wheel, we've got the art pad, the tiny little palette, our paints, and our erasers. That's everything, guys. What do you think of this haul? Is there anything that you've tried out so far? Have you tried the pochard box? Have you tried the paper? Are you excited to see what we can do with gouache on that? I am. It'll definitely be coming out on the Twitch streams, so do catch me over there. But for now, this is it. There'll be a swatch video coming. I hope you've enjoyed this Temu haul. I certainly have. Cannot wait to use some of these things. Definitely got some things in mind for the plein April. So yes, very exciting. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I hope you've had a great time. I hope you've enjoyed it. Let me know below which your favourite is and which your least favourite is. If you've used anything, give me advice, please. You know I appreciate it. Artists should always help each other. And until next time, guys, find something that makes you smile. And as always, be happy.